Hello there, and welcome to yet another episode of my Car Mechanic 2021 series. We're doing kind of a filler episode. We're between DLCs at the moment. We're going to be doing a non-DLC car. In this case, it's a Elenti Callope. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. It's a junkyard find, and it shows. Missing a little bit of everything. So we got our work cut out for us, I think. So, right, get to the frame first. Hang on. Go. Almost canceled it out. Boy, that made that look so much better. Ain't much left of the body, but or the panels rather, so get all those off there. Yeah, that pretty sad sight back here. We'll get to that eventually. Missing a lot of stuff here. Alright, I don't think we're going to be able to fix any of this, but I'm going to try. Nope. We're just going to ditch everything. Already kind of starting out like the last episode where we were working on a different car. You know, I think it was the Nissan Silvia, I believe, where nothing on it was repairable. We ended up having to just replace everything because we had no choice. But yeah, start from the front, work our way back. Oh, it's got a fancy engine cover. Nice. Alright, let's start with that. Over to the bodywork station and work our list down here. Oh, or not. Okay, apparently we had to go to the aftermarket shop. Alright. Just gonna work our way down the list. Got both the headlights. Good. Okay, that one's apparently a standard part. That one's a standard part. That one's a standard part. I hate having to go through each and every one of these. Okay, that was left tail light. Okay. So the rest of this should hopefully be in the normal body shop. Yep, it is. Okay. Got the engine cover. Right. Put that in first since that's going to get blocked by everything else. That's very, very compact car design. Don't have necessary part. Okay. Maybe I forgot to mark it. get the rest of this on there and order whatever's missing. Okay, we didn't get that either. Okay, shouldn't have got that either, right? So that, we'll just order that with the next round of parts, I think. Okay. Those. Now let's see what we can do. Window. Left door. Got your mirror right there. Fender. Right fender. And mirror for the other side. Right. The heck? Okay. Must have forgot to mark it. Whatever. We'll get to it. Apparently we got everything but that window. What I get for being in a hurry, I guess. Okay. So you're using just one tire size. Good. That simplifies things. Problem is, I think we're missing parts on the other parts of the other wheels here. Yeah, in fact, I could tell we're missing parts there because we could see the brake pads basically clinging on to nothing. Or nothing's holding them in, let's put it that way. Yeah, that one's missing a bunch of parts too. So let's get you on the right side of the car. We get this one good tire off there. Alright, so we know this one's fine. At least fine enough that it can have a tire on there. You missing anything off of here? Yes, we are. Okay. Brake caliper, which we'll need a cylinder for that too. Alright. Go to here, and we're gonna get the wishbone. There's a shock absorber rear, so rear spring by spring cap. That's not what I was wanting. Shock cap. There we go. Okay. How did I get... Okay, never mind. Okay. Need that as well. Alright, let's see where we can get with this, but first we're going to need to put the suspension part together. Okay. We're just getting it to the point where we can get this rolling on its own. We'll have to take this apart again anyway. You should be good on that. Yep. So you're ready for a tire. Get over here. Oh, this one's missing even more stuff. Couple rubber bushings for that. We're gonna need the inner tie rod, outer tie rod, caliper. was hoping it would let me highlight the cylinder too, but apparently not. Okay. We're also going to need... well, we're going to do this one in stages, I think. You're going to need that. That. I'll take care of that. 2 rubber bushings. Inner tie rod. Lower suspension arm. Front shock means front spring. And shock cap. And one more thing. Outer tie rod. Alright. Need to get that assembly put together. Like I said, we're just doing one corner at a time. I know we're going to need an end link, but it won't let us pick the part until that particular guy lights up, and I don't know if there's different sizes ones for different cars, so I want to make sure I get the right thing. Even though I think it might be a standard part, or one size fits all, but I'm not confident enough in that, I guess. Alright. Shopping list. That. Okay. Looking good from there. Looks like the cross member has all of its bushings, so inner tie rod, lower suspension arm, a couple of rubber bushings, and we're going to need well, not just brake pads, but we're going to need the caliper too, as well as the piston. Okay, brand new brake pad, inner tie rod, got you, lower suspension arm, and a couple of rubber bushings. And we need a caliper and the cylinder. All right. Come on. Aim. Trying to zoom in on something that keeps... not sure what it's trying to do there. Camera's acting all weird here for some reason. There we go. Okay, it looks like you're ready to receive a tire now. So let's get that one we have. Hang on, let me check something real quick. We have an extra rubber bushing. Why? I must have gotten like one too many or something. That happens. I'm gonna make it go to waste here. Always put it to good use. Just checking one more time, make sure I didn't miss something. We're fine. Okay. Back to our originally scheduled idea here. I don't think we're going to be able to fix this rim, but we're going to certainly try. Oh, we can. So we need... There we go. Okay, first things first. Going over to the... Oh, I guess we could go here. I was going to click on the rim shop, but this works. Doesn't really matter which order I do it in. 225.40. Damn it, I completely forgot what the last number was. 225.40. Okay. Okay, let's verify. 225.40 R17, 225.40 R17. Okay, so tires are all good. I need to go to the place I was originally going to go to, and that was the rim shop. Needs to be 17s, and we need 3, I believe. Yep. Rim Classic 16 in a 17-inch size. Looks good. Alright, let's get them together. Sorry if I don't seem like 100%. I know I'm like usually doing some minor fuck-ups during the videos, but been trying to get rid of a headache all day, and it's just seasonal shit. Sure we didn't get any more. Alright, let's get them balanced. These kind of cars are always a challenge. I mean, like I said, when we dealt with that, you know, last car, we had a lot of... It wasn't too bad, but it was quite an ordeal there trying to get that car to be 100%. But again, that was intentional because we wanted to make sure that... I try to make sure I get cars that are in pretty bad shape so that we could, you know, better appreciate the transformation of the car. Because that one there was just... that Nissan Silvia was just sad. It really was. But man, we made that car look like $1 million when it was done, though. Tell you what. Sold it for a nice chunk of change, too. Y'all been liking that Nissan DLC, too, by the way. I've just been kind of looking at the numbers, and we're still doing pretty solid numbers on the videos. And I know it's probably not good to obsess on numbers, but like I said, I like to kind of give you guys a progress update from time to time. Alright. That's everybody. It should be able to sit on its own. And we're good. Okay. She's happy sitting on her own feet. Or wheels, I guess. Alright, let's get this bad boy over to paint. See what kind of shenanigans we can pull with this thing. I don't take the striping on it, but we'll see what we can do. Factory colors black. No kidding. You can get it in any color as long as it's black. I mean, it doesn't look bad, to be honest. Metallic kind of gives a nice little pop. And no. we go. That might be something. Well, we'll come back to this one if I don't find any others. And unless that's black on black there, I don't see anything for number 3. Ooh. Not bad, but I want a little bit more color on it. Oh, it's got the like the carbon fiber hood looking stuff. I think I'm gonna go with this. I'm kind of digging that. I like the striping of that a little bit better. Alright, let's go with that. We forgot the license plates, but we'll get those when we get back over there. I knew I was forgetting something before we came over here. But, you know, it's a very minor thing. Alright. It's looking pretty sharp, at least on the outside, but we still have the interior, and I gotta get the plates on it. We need to go buy said custom plates. 2. Let's see, custom plate. I'll do a slight variation on the name. There we go. Boop. And boop. Okay. So body and frame are now 100%, so let's take care of the interior. I suspect there's not much going on here. Take a looky. Yeah, two out of the 3 are missing. Oh. I was hitting spacebar instead of X. My bad. Alright. You out of there. Nope. We got everything's on the list, so we'll just nuke this thing because those are not, they're not fixable. It'd be nice if they were, but they're not. Okay. Get that in there. Good. And we're gonna hop out. And now the interior is 100%. Nah, it's got a fat ass on it. Okay, so obviously it's a rear wheel engine, so we're gonna take a look here to see if there's what all's back here. I was curious what they had there. We're gonna deal with that stuff after we do the engine. Okay. Get in here. Gearbox is gonna have to come off, which means the wheels are gonna have to come off, so I have to get this thing back up in the air. Looks like it might still have some oil in it, so let's take care of that before we do anything else. Alright. Equipment. That had a little bit of oil in it. Yeah. These 2 tires are going to have to come off. Alright. Guessing the starter's missing. Yep, it is. Oh, we'll get it. Alright, so the exhaust is missing. We don't have to worry about that. The oil filter's missing, but apparently we didn't have... Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at this going, holy shit. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to fix any of this, but... Well, we got that. We're still doing better than the previous card. Not by much. Let's mark that. Get rid of the old one. And we'll go ahead and buy a new gearbox. That way we have this waiting for us when we get the engine back to 100% condition. Speaking of which, we should be able to pull the damn thing out now. I hope. And A1, please. Thank you. Good stuff. And out it comes. Like I said, we'll deal with the rest of that here in a bit. One thing at a time. Wow. Hope y'all got your tetanus shots. This thing's in pretty gnarly shape. Like I said, we're just going to give this one a standard treatment, just like we do all the other cars. Tear it down to its base constituents. We're only going to save or reuse in any way the engine block and the crankshaft. Everything else is going to... Oh, okay. I'm sitting there going, wait a minute, why can't I get this off? Like, oh, I still need to get the... Yeah. Once we get those two fixed or replaced to get that as our starting point, we're going to build the rest of the new engine around it. Just like always. Alright. One piece at a time. Need to get that removed so we can make sure we get to the point where... Oh, this one's still got... Wow, two-piece head cover. Interesting. Okay. Interesting design. Like redneck camo here. It's just this weird rusty pattern. Alright. Okay, you can come off. So we're going to get you first. Alright. Camshafts are out. Can we do the same thing over here? Yes, we can. Awesome. Yay, now the engine heads can come off. And these are some, I mean, relative to the size of the engine block, these things are, these engine heads are massive. I wonder what kind of horsepower we're going to get out of this thing. It's a small engine, but man, I bet you this thing's probably peppy as hell. Hope. Okay, anything else? You're all part of the engine block. We got the clutch parts off. Got all the stuff up front, so roll you over. Get the oil pan. Okay. Get down in there. Looks like this is mostly intact down here, which is Not a bad sign. Although the pistons look crunchy as hell, but it's fine. We can deal with that. Alright. There we go. It wasn't too bad. Oh, looks like we're not saving the engine block. We are saving the crankshaft at least. Yeah, that's unfortunate. We can work around that. I mean, look at that. The engine block was 6%. We'll just go ahead and buy a new one. Sort, condition, and out of here for a second. It's a standard part, so no needing to go traipsing around the aftermarket shop, because there's no aftermarket version of this, as far as I know. Okay. We are going to head back over here. Over there. Add the 100% version. Do that. And that's going to be our starting point. The rest of this garbage is going away. Well, at least anything that's not 100% is going away. Starting to feel a little bit better now. I think that pain pill is finally starting to kick in. Okay. We need 6 pistons with Conrod. It looks like 2 crankshaft bearing caps. Yep. Oil filter. Alternator. World's tiniest power steering pump. Got that bracket arm. Crankshaft pulley. Couple of rollers and a water pump. It's quite a list to start with. We'll need to get rod caps and piston rings as well. We'll get those here in a minute. Let's go to the aftermarket shop first. Get all the performance stuff. Okay. Bearing caps are standard, oil filter standard, alternator is not. We'll get you. Power steering pump isn't. Get you 2. That arm is a standard part. Crankshaft pulley is a standard part. The idle rollers are standard parts. And I think the water pump is too. Yep. Alright, 2 crankshaft bearing caps. Brand new oil filter. Bracket arm. Crankshaft pulley. Got you. 2 idle roller A's. Got you. And the water pump. Oh, almost forgot. Even after I just mentioned it like 5 seconds ago. Piston rings. And we need 6 rod caps. Alright, let's put all the easy to place stuff in first. Good. Right. Okay, just kind of working our way up the middle. Alright, ready for an oil pan. Got our bracket arm put on. Crankshaft pulley. Get our itty bitty little water pump in there. Don't think we have that one. Yeah, that one didn't come up till later. Yeah, looks like we're good. So we'll get that roller next. Get an oil pan. Got the clutch plate. Two ginormous engine heads. Right, let's go to the performance shop first, see what we can get there. Head B, got you. Head A, got you. Clutch plate, yes please. And the rest of you are standard parts. So got ourselves another roller A and a brand spanking new oil pan. Strictly speaking, I could go ahead and write the engine, but I'm just going to go ahead and put these on before anyway. Just because. There's no one way to do these. Well, kind of. Alright, now we can start the next round of part ordering. Oh wait, we forgot the clutch plate. Thought I was forgetting something. Like, this is too easy. What's going on? That's a big fucking thermostat. Look at that. So, get that. Intake manifold. Got our camshafts on that side, and camshafts on this side. 6 spark plugs for good measure. Looks like we got another roller up front. It's a good thing I checked up here. Alright. That's going to be quite the parts list. Starting the tune-up shop, just on the off chance that some of this is, in fact, a performance part, and they are. Well, some are. Thermostat standard part. Intake manifold, big shiny one. 4 camshaft Bs. Okay. Thought maybe there were different ones on either side, but I guess not. Get the spark plugs. And the rest of this is standard, so we'll go over here. Big honkin' thermostat. And another roller A. Alright, start throwing stuff on. Right. I forgot to put the pressure plate on the list, but we'll catch it on the next round. Whoopsie. In the grand scheme of things, that's a minor little hiccup, but... well, like I said, we'll catch it. Forgot to put the... yep. Forgot to put the spark plugs in over here. So what do we got left? Not much. Okay. So we'll get 4 cam gears. Do new fuel rails. Camshaft bearing on that side. On this side. Apparently we can get an ignition coil now. And we got the clutch pressure plate. I think that's it for the moment. Okay, I know the ignition coils are performance parts. So is the pressure plate. And the fuel rails. Boom. Camshaft bearings, standard parts, and I'm pretty sure the cam gears are too. We'll go back over here. Get those. And that's all the cam gears. Alright, that one's ready for cover. I'll do this one here, and this will be ready as well. I'll do the 2 for the other side. Kind of work our way over. Like so. And I almost forgot the coils. We'll get those too while we're up here. There. Get me over there. Thank you. Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's start marking parts for the next round. Cover A and B for that side, and we need A and C for that. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna need a big old serpentine belt. I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think any of our stuff is considered performance parts this time around, so never mind. There. 2 head cover A's. Head cover B. And head cover C. Big ol' serpentine belt. Oh, I'm just like, why is it not progressing? And I realized I missed a bolt. Nope, get in there. There you go. Alrighty. Okay, that's it on that round. So we got all the clutch parts in. Now we're down to belt tensioner, timing cover C. It looks like an intake manifold. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this round. So, intake manifold, got you. Bam. These other 2 are standard issue parts, so we'll go back over here. Grab everything we need. Bam. Right. Okay. 2 additional timing covers. And the throttle. Just looking like it's pretty much there. Throttle's gonna be aftermarket, so let's go grab that. And go back over here, get the rest of the stuff on our list. Come on. There we go. This is looking so much better than when we started. Holy cow, that one was a tetanus shot waiting to happen. Okay, looks like we got probably our last serpentine belt on here. That little bracket ended up just holding a roller. Interesting. Alrighty, I think that's it. Looking like everything's there. Not seeing any grayed out parts that would indicate we missed something, so we're good. That's not a bad looking engine. Very small block V6, but hey, you can get a surprising amount of power out of these smaller engines. Alright, let's get you off the stand. Put you back in the car. Oh. Imagine just being able to just take it and just go, throw it in the back of the car. If only were that easy. Well, in this game it is, but you know what I mean. Nope, 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 nope. I didn't want to pull it out. Pull-out game's too good. There we go. And demonetized. Alright. So, let's go ahead and take you apart. Grab you. Grab what's left of the ABS. Brake servo, ECU, power steering. The coolant looks like it's up front. Got the gearbox. Let's see. Front exhaust section, B, A, which we just got. And then a couple of rear mufflers. Might as well mark them too. I get a filter. No, we did not. We need to mark that, and that, and that. I'm not even going to try to fix them. So let's go ahead and get rid of those. Even though I probably could fix at least one of them. Parts. And some of this is... Wait. No, I should be able to get it all through here. Oh, right. That's why I wanted to go over here. Front exhaust section A. And B. 2 rear mufflers. And air filter. Okay, so the rest of this is going to be that's a standard part. That's a standard part. That's a standard part. Those two are electrical, so we'll switch stores and then go get both of these. That'll take care of that. We'll get our new ECU. That'll take care of that. And the rest of this will go back to the standard parts shop and get what we need. Air filter cover. I don't know if this needs clip A's or clip B's, but find out when we put it all back together. Okay, so it's clip A's. Batteries up front, I believe. I remember seeing it earlier. You need your clippies. The rest of that's going to be from under the car. Let's go grab our clips. Let's see, clip A. 4 of those. Bam. Before we do the exhaust, let's do the fluids back here. Okay. Alright. That's 3 of them. Like I said, we've got the coolant. I'm guessing the washer fluid reservoir probably up front. Makes sense. Okay, so let's get the stuff under the car. Actually, let's go ahead and, better yet, let's put the engine cover on. Then we can get the car back up in the air and do the rest. We're not going to put the axles back in because we're needing to redo the suspension first, so we're just going to get the exhaust put on, gearbox put back in place. We'll need to mark the starter and buy that real quick because I completely and utterly spaced that earlier. This uses a V8 starter? Damn. Okay. Okay, so like I said, drive axles are going to stay off of the car for now. So yeah, we're not going to be able to put the tires on, which is fine. But we've done what we can back here so far until we get the suspension worked on. I want to get the frunk taken care of. I think it's weird saying that word, but eh. Okay, there's a fuse box, washer reservoir, and your coolant reservoir, fuel tank. fan housing, and we might as well go ahead and just mark the radiator. Okay, so yeah, this one's gonna be fun. Back to disassembly mode. Literally the only thing that was back here. Before we do that. Yeah, it's only like 9%. I don't even think we've been able to fix it. Okie dokie. Do we need anything electrical back here? I don't think so. I think it's all standard parts. Oh, yep, we do. Battery. Nope, not there. Focus. Electrical. There you go. Battery. There we go. We do need a few things from, at least one thing from here. And that is a fuel pump. Should just take a bog standard fuel pump. Okay. Fuel tank. Well, the fuse box we'll have to get too, but we'll get the rest of the normal stuff down here. Fan housing. Brand new radiator. Okay. Washer reservoir. And coolant reservoir. Okay. Radiator fan. Okay, I'm guessing it's that one since that one's not numbered. It only took one. Alright, back to the electrical shop. We're going to have to make a couple of trips because we've got... Wait, did I not? Seriously? Did we already buy it? Nope. I'm dumb. Okay. Back to here. Need fuse box space B. Okay. Accidentally marked it twice. I guess I wanted to make absolutely sure I bought the damn thing. Fuse box cover. It's B. We don't know which fuses we're going to need, so we're just going to go ahead and pop it in. And then do the rest of the compartment. Good guess on the fan. Coolant reservoir is going in. And we have to get the gas tank from underneath the car. Because of course. Alright. Down you go. Okay. So everything else appears to be there. We just need to put the fluids in and get the fuses and relays. Let's do this real quick. Alright. For the electrical shop, we're already there. So 4 relay type A's. Done. Fuse type B. Fuse type C's. Fuse type A. And relay type B. We're getting there. we did things slightly out of order in this game, or for this car, but we're fine. You know, it's just like I said, as long as everything gets done. We had to go through a little different process here because of the way the car was, but looking pretty good right now, to be honest. One more check here, make sure everything looks good. Does. Don't look like we're missing anything. Cool. So now, since we already got the fuel system and the exhaust done when we were doing all the cleanup work in the front and back, we should be to the point now where all we have to do is the front and rear suspension. And our parts condition's already up to 77%, so heck of an improvement comparing where we were, you know, at the beginning of the video. Alright, first off, let's get these, before we do anything else, let's get these remaining tires off. And we're up here, we might as well go ahead and take the front suspension out. And do the same for the rear suspension. And like I said, the stuff we put in there before, I know that was kind of a pain, but I did take care of you know, a handful of missing parts that we had at the beginning. And, you know, that's a good thing. Saves us some stuff that we have to buy, you know, here pretty soon. Cuts our list down, and doesn't really save us a huge amount of time, but still, it's a convenience thing regardless. Alright, so get you up, back up, back up. Thank you. Click on the wrong thing, the game's like, we're gonna send you halfway to Narnia instead of the place you were intending to go. Well, come out of there. Thank you. I mean, how many cars do you ever see on the road that are like this there, where like the vast majority of the parts are literally just, you know, more rust than actual metal, and interspersed with, you know, bright, shiny, brand new parts. I used to drive cars like that back when, you know, I couldn't afford a new vehicle. Anytime they'd work on the car, you could tell exactly what was worked on because of that. It was like, yeah, some of the components were shiny and brand new, like the day they were pulled out of the box. And others looked like they'd been there for a very, very long time. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. And that side's done. It's nice to see the transformation of these cars, man, because it's just, like I said, you get them, especially from the junkyard, and it's just like they scream to be, it's almost like they're, well, metaphorically speaking, screaming at you to fix them. Oh, getting ahead of ourselves here. There we go. I think that's everything. Yep. Alright, so we got a couple of suspensions we need to take apart. Two of them are 100%, two of them are not, so guess which ones we're taking apart. Keeps wanting me to take the 100% ones apart, but nope, we're not going to do those. We already bought a brand new battery, so we don't need to charge it. Let's see if there's any... Oh. We got lucky. All 4 look like they're serviceable. Nice. Oh wait, maybe it was only just those 3. Damn it. Oh well, 3 out of 4 is still pretty damn good. We're passing grade in undergrad. Just saying. Alright. Let's see how much of this we can repair. 3 pages worth? That's not a huge amount. That's better than nothing. No! To be fair, the conditions of the parts, we were going to screw something up there. We're still not in that bad a shape. To be perfectly honest. Get all the way to page 3 before we even have something that's below 100%. Okay, we've got our shopping list, so let's get going. Back over here. Okay, 4 wheel hub bearings. 3 sets of brake pads. Rear shock cap. 11 rubber bushings. 2 hubcaps. Brand new front end link. We replaced the other one. Front spring. Rear spring. Front sway bar. Rear shock cap. Oh, come on. You click on the thing and you click just to the left of the X and it just, like, you know, thinks you're selecting the part again. And got our wishbone shock. Front wheel hub. Okay, bottom suspension arm. Brand new cross member. Front shock. Good, good, good. Steering rack. Rear hub B. Yep. Rear knuckle axle cover. Alright. Probably missing a part or two, but we're going to go with it anyway. Take care of this end first. Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I realized I hadn't put those other assemblies together, and I'm like, uh-oh. So it's best we take care of all of them now. Good to go. That could have been awkward. I mean, it was kind of. I still had to stop, but yeah. Not the end of the world, though. And get that put in. Just about done with the rear suspension. Alright, looking good. Let's get back over here, take a quick pass. Looks good there too. Alright. Rear suspension's done. Get front one put on. Alright, let's get going. Okay, everything's going together rather smoothly. Like I didn't forget the parts that I thought I forgot, which is good. Alright. Ready to receive a tire. Okay, everything's looking like it should be there. Okie dokie. Go on, do this side. Okay, don't want to forget the other sway bar link. Got just a few more parts to go, and then we'll be done with the actual restoration, with an exception of the alignment. Okay, inventory's empty. And everything's 100%. Great job, everybody. Another job well done. Okay, let's get you over to the alignment. We'll get the headlights and the wheels aligned. Then pretty much it's off to the dyno room. And that one's good. This one's almost right down the middle. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, oof, these are way off. Cool. That's done. Alright, let's see what our little car here can do. Wow, 264 horsepower from the factory and 230 pound-feet of torque. Already pretty decent numbers for such a tiny little car. Let's see where she ends up. Come on, you can do it. Dude, not bad. 437 horsepower, so a gain of 174 for a 66% increase. 354 pound-feet of torque for an increase of 124. A 54% increase there too. Not bad. That's a lot of power for such a small little car. This thing would probably do well on the track. Just saying. Right, let's get you outside. We'll get you some pictures. Okay. Get this a little bit more centered than the last one. Perfect. That one's going to be the thumbnail, which you would have already seen by the time this video is posted. There we go. That one's going on Discord. Get in. We're going to head over to the speed track. I want to see how fast this thing will go. We'll probably skip the wheels pretty hard, but... Alright, everybody strapped in? Let's go. I had to double tap the accelerator there because we were making the wheels hop pretty hard. And we're already 110, and 20, 30, 40, 50. Oh man. I was hoping for faster, but eh. Oh well. We capped it out real super early, which is okay. This thing could probably smoke anything at an intersection from a you know, not a cold start, but you know what I mean. Anyway, around 150 miles an hour. I mean, that's respectable. Had a pretty decent start to it. Just had to be... I kind of had to feel like I was going to have to be very ginger with the throttle on that, but it's kind of hard to do that on a keyboard. It's either on or off. So when I have a car like that I know it's going to, you know, the wheels are going to squeak like a bastard like that, I end up just tapping it a few times to give that enough of a pause there for the wheels to do their thing and latch on and try to get a good start out of it. But yeah, it was a fun little build, not gonna lie. Pretty powerful engine in this damn thing, I'll give it that. Alright, so let's take a look here. So everything's 100%, so we're good there. We bought this for $6,900. Yeah, that little rust bucket was worth almost $7 grand. You can see the performance, body, and parts values, how they factor in. And we are selling this car for $105,553 for a profit of $98,563. Hey, not a bad return on investment at all. Not bad at all. Alright, let's get you out the door. Get our little bit of money back. Oh boy, we're gonna have some fun here. So, what we got for next time, Mazda RX-3. You are going into Bay 1 because that's going to be the next episode after this one. We're going to give it a little better paint job. That's for sure. Then we have the RX-7, which I think is going to be, you know, I would think this one's going to be a pretty popular video. Who knows? But yeah. I'm going to move you to Bay 2 because that's 2 episodes out. We might even keep the paint job, cause, you know, kind of like the racing liveries because it fits. Because this is a track car, through and through. I mean, a lot of people use them as a daily driver, but you got to have the special tires to do the track stuff, man. Just saying. This is going to be, since the Mazda DLC only has the 2 cars, this is our next filler vehicle, which is a. I can get you to back up here a second. Echoes Imperator. So I think it's like a Dodge Charger or something. This one's one of the early ones I was doing a restoration on. I don't think I already did a video on it, but even if I did, we're gonna have fun with this one. But yeah, that one's going into position 2. This one's already in fairly decent shape. We're just gonna take it apart, breathe on it, put it back together, give it a much more dignified paint job, rather than the, you know, high vis vest green that it has on it right now. Alright, so let's pull something out of parking. So after we do the filler car, looks like we're going right into the Hot Rod DLC, which is going to be everything from the Mayan T8 all the way down to the Bolt Reptilia R6, which is the in-game version of the new Corvette. Get the Ferrari F40, I think it is. I'm not sure what the real world versions of these 2 cars are, but either way, we're going to have some fun. So let's go ahead and grab this one first. Bam. Okay. As you can see, this one's like a 1/4 inch off the ground, and it shows. You got a big torquey engine in her. Gonna be nice. The Mayan T8. And it's in okay shape. It's not the best shape. You know, 59% to 69% quality stuff. So we got room to work here. Separate compartment there with the windows so you can get a good view, because you want to show everybody when you buy cars like this, people love to show the engine off. You know, nothing wrong with that. Let's get you over to position 3 because that's 4 episodes out. So yeah, we got some interesting cars to work on here for the next few episodes. And with that, I want to thank everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That way you get the alerts for any videos and or streams that happen on this channel. And also, if you have some ideas for some content to do after this series, because we are steadily running out of cars. We still got quite a few left, but we're getting towards the end of the list already, even with the new DLC. Just leave some ideas in the comments. I got a few ideas, my own here. We'll try some stuff out here pretty soon, I think. With that, I will see you in the next video. Take care.